Hello friends, it's an honor once again to welcome you back to Rick's Garage. I have a brief video for you today. It's in regard to the review I did on the Daytona Crossbeam attachment purchased at Harbor Freight, and I thought I covered this, but maybe not well enough. The viewer wants to know, first of all, what size Allen wrench do I use? Well, to remove the saddle and install the crossbeam, you need a 10 millimeter Allen wrench. Secondly, he wants to know how much height can be gained by using the Daytona Crossbeam attachment. So the first thing you need to know is that we are going to lose a little bit of height when we remove the original saddle. I'm going to take a little measurement here with my dial calipers. And it looks like we lose about 3/4 of an inch when we remove the saddle. Now next we're going to take a measurement with the Daytona Crossbeam attachment itself. Right now I've got it at its minimum height. So we're going to take our dial calipers and we're going to put it down the center hole. And we're getting a reading of approximately 3 1/4 inches. So the minimum gain would be 3 1/4 inches minus the 3/4 inches that we lose when we remove the saddle. So subtracting 3/4 of an inch from the 3 1/4 leaves us to a 2 1/2 inch difference on the minimum amount that you will gain. So as soon as you put this on, you pick up 2 1/2 inches over the height that you normally would have got with your Daytona jack. So now let's extend it out. I'll do that off camera and we'll take another measurement. As you can see off camera, I turned the pads out to their maximum height. So now we're going to take another measurement and see where we're at. So the height is 5 1/8. So we take 5 1/8 and we subtract our 3/4 of an inch. So doing some quick math, you take 5 1/8 and subtract 3/4 of an inch, you wind up with 4 3/8. So you almost gain 4 1/2 inches maximum with the Daytona Crossbeam, and your minimum gain would be 2 1/2 inches with these fully retracted. Now the viewer didn't ask for this information, but I'm going to provide it. With the crossbeam fully extended, you pick up just over 37 inches. And with the crossbeam at its minimum extension, you pick up 28 inches. So I hope this is helpful to you folks. I know that others may be interested in that same data. So I want to thank you once again for watching Rick's Garage. Before I go, I'm going to post 2 videos to your left. If you find them of interest, by all means, feel free to click on one or the other or both. And to your right, there's going to be a picture of my avatar in the form of my trusty German Shepherd, Hi-Ho. You've probably seen him in many of my videos. Feel free to click on that if you wish to subscribe. So thanks once again for watching, and we hope to see you again really, really soon.